The 10 best female tennis players in history. The competitive nature of sports begets lists and comparisons of who the best is in a particular discipline, and tennis is no different. We'll look at the 10 greatest female tennis players in history in this piece, using certain criteria. Expect to see the best represented across the eras and different generations. Serena Williams. Serena Williams encompasses greatness in the world of female tennis and the sport generally. She is one of the few female tennis players whose legacy and influence, as well as achievements, put her right at the top of our list. She had a very successful career that demonstrated dominance in all senses with 23 career Grand Slam titles and the most match wins at 365. She has ventured into business since retirement and is making strides over there as well. Steffi Graf. One tennis player who could feature at number 1 in most top 10 rankings. Steffi Graf's career is storied and in some aspects had box office-like incidents. Graf is one of 3 female tennis players to have won a Grand Slam of tennis. Part of her other accolades include a Golden Slam, which is a Grand Slam of tennis with an Olympic gold medal in a calendar year, plus 107 career titles to her name. Martina Navratilova. Third on our list is Martina Navratilova, who had a successful career in both singles and doubles and was very much dominant in the latter. To her name, she has 167 career titles and 18 Grand Slams. Her career titles are almost double the amount Serena Williams has, and that would have qualified her for number 1 in most lists. However, Serena trumps her overall in terms of legacy and influence in the sport. Margaret Court. No other female on our list has more singles majors than Margaret Court with 24 Grand Slam titles to her name. Perhaps an argument could be made to have her a little higher up the list. Venus Williams. Venus Williams would have probably had more titles to her name were it not for her younger sister who beat her in most finals. Despite that, she had a solid career with many successes to her name. Still yet to announce her retirement from sport, Venus has 7 Grand Slam titles and 5 Wimbledon wins to her name. And like her younger sister, she is currently very active in the business world right now. Justine Henin. The lesser-known name on our list, Justine Henin has multiple titles to her name and brought light to Belgian tennis during her active playing days. It is because of her legacy and influence that she makes it on our list. Chris Evert. Chris Evert's 18 Grand Slam victories and 157 finals appearances speak to her storied career in the women's division. She is one of the few players to be ranked world number 1 for a long time, having done so for 157 weeks. Post-retirement, Evert has been involved in the development of tennis players, running an academy called the Evert Tennis Academy, which is based in Florida. Maria Sharapova. Coming in at number 8, Maria Sharapova is one of the best Russian tennis players ever, male or female, and retired officially in 2020. Sharapova also has a career Grand Slam to her name like some of the names we featured on our list. Among her other accolades is 5 Grand Slam titles with an overall 36 career titles and singles compared to 3 in doubles. All achieved utilizing the two-handed backhand technique against her fiercest opponents. Monica Seles. Monica Seles was at one point Steffi Graf's fiercest rival at the height of their careers, much to the escalation of an unfortunate incident that had a tremendous impact on one of their careers. At 16 years old, she was crowned the youngest French Open champion and has 9 major titles to her name. Her stabbing was fictionalized in 1993 by Seinfeld in one of their episodes. Iga Swiatek. The youngest player on our list and the only one still playing actively in the world number 1. Iga Swiatek is showing signs of greatness very early on into her career and as far as her trajectory. It looks like she will be ranked higher in the future. At only 23 years, she already has 5 Grand Slam titles and 22 career singles titles, and is yet to win any titles in a doubles event. Critical consensus, ranking the best female tennis players. Rank. Player. Give me Sport Rank. ESPN Rank. Notable achievements. 1. Serena Williams. 1. 23 Grand Slams, 73 career titles, 365 Grand Slam match wins. 2. Steffi Graf. 2. 22 Grand Slams, calendar Golden Slam, 1988, 107 career titles. 3. Martina Navratilova. 3. 18 Grand Slams, 167 career titles, dominant doubles career. 4. Margaret Court. 4. 24 Grand Slams, most singles majors in tennis history. 5. Venus Williams. 8. 2. 7 Grand Slams, 89 major appearances, 5 Wimbledon titles. 6. Justine Henin. 9. 4. 7 Grand Slams, Olympic gold medalist, 42 career titles. 7. Chris Evert. 5. Anna. 18 Grand Slams, 157 finals appearances, highest win percentage, 89.97%. 8. Maria Sharapova. Anna. 3. 5 Grand Slams, 21 weeks at number 1, 36 WTA titles. 9. Monica Seles. 6. Anna. 9 Grand Slams, youngest French Open champion, 16 years old. 10. Iga Swiatek. Anna. 5. 5 Grand Slams, current world number 1, 20 career titles. Looking at the rankings, dynamics, and complexities of each respective female and their careers, at Sportsboom we hold certain views. For one, we hold firm to the idea that Monica Seles by all measure could have been the greatest female tennis player to ever grace the court were it not for her unfortunate incident. Her rise and successive victories early on in her career give indication to that assertion. And as far as popular opinion goes in tennis, most experts, opinion leaders, and the likes have espoused such. But we cannot dwell on the misfortunes of others as fate may have had it. Flowers must be given to the all-time great Serena Williams. Her name is omnipotent in the sport, and her influence goes beyond any titles won. She epitomized incomparable athleticism in the female division, and if you were to ask a layperson to name a tennis star, her name would come top, male or female. Martina Navratilova is another name that deserves mention, like Venus Williams, whose own success was and still is overshadowed by a younger sister. Looking into the future, Iga Swiatek's trajectory at only 23 years gives indication of a great in the making. Coco Gauff, although not present on our list, is bound for similar greatness. The history of women's tennis is defined by all the names who are featured on our list and some who did not make it. Serena Williams' dominance in the Grand Slam with 365 match wins and Margaret Court's 25 Grand Slam titles are career achievements worth noting. While others may not have had similar accolades, they too in their own ways had an impact on the sport, some culturally and others on a socio-political level. Like the original 9, a band of women who signed $1 contracts to play a women's-only professional tournament in 1970, ushered in a legacy of equality in the sport. As the years go by and newer generations emerge, the history and achievements of the tennis stars mentioned in our piece will be used as necessary reminders that a path was laid out for some to run, when others but merely crawled. Today, millions are made in the sport and beyond that, those with some traction, past and present, leverage their names for causes greater than them, further solidifying their icon status. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.